I love, one of the favorite things I love to do is to be out jogging, slow jogging, with one of Rupert's meditations on. It's so lovely. But I had so many things I wanted to share out loud. I thought I wanted to see also how the wind sounded on a video and my phone, and how distracting that was. So I guess I'll do that. And I guess I'm sharing it myself again. Hello, Solus. See how I do. Anyway, I was thinking about where I've come to be where I am, and I was thinking about all the beautiful sharings that have been done with me, and how much wonder and how much pondering and how much gifts I received from things. There was a book by Wilder way back in the 70s, I guess, called Miracles. It was my first kind of entry into the wow zone of books, where you got people used the word enlightenment to go wow, but it was in your heart. It just, wow, it was great. And then after that, I remember I guess in 1971, or no, it had to be 75 through 80 or something, I was studying concept therapy here in San Antonio. Basic Christianity, really, but it opened up so much more than and I had never read the Bible or anything, and it wasn't a Bible-led study, and learning from that viewpoint. Now that was beautiful. That was totally opening, and but I was in a very abusive part of my life, living in that kind of environment, thinking I was a victim, and yet not realizing what I was doing, what my part was playing, and been through all that. Anyway, so I wasn't getting all that I needed to get. That's the things that seeped out of that happened year after year after year. Little bitty pieces would come to me. And then, of course, I did Bible study kind of recently, 3 years ago. And that scared me to death. I was, wow, I got a big block from that. I like to read the Bible on my own and interpret it my own way. Thank you very much. But I had to grow to learn that time, that era. So you had to have a beauty and embrace the time and the era. But the translations, not so much maybe. But it was still all beautiful. And I learned more about Jesus from, lately I study Paramahansa Yogananda. And then I was really starting to open my heart. So the self-realization was a wonderful sharing and a participation I dearly loved and still love. And then, let's see, the Baha'i religion, I've gotten into their conversations, which I love. They've opened my heart even more, so that's been wonderful. And then Almas, before that, Almas was kind of early on. After concept therapy. Almas was a hard read for me, but I have gotten so much out of. I've got every one of his books, and they've shared so much. Oh my gosh, that has really been a heart-opening experience. Wow. And still reading Almas. My whole series of concept therapy still there. I reread it about 3 years ago, and Almas I continue to read. I have a book by my bed. I still go to Meaningful Conversations with Baha'i. Still attend SRF at times, and at the Buddhism I have been studying and intermittently in and out of for the past year. Loving it. Rosicrucians, been learning about them, go on hikes with them sometimes, talks, sometimes go to their meetings, and just learning about them. I don't go quite as often to that. And Buddhists I haven't been to real regular lately, because actually Rupert Spira kind of stole my heart, because he talks on a level that touches me in my journey here on the planet. It connects with everything that I've already put together from all the different things that have entered through me and out. But there has just been such a heart-opening, oh, these little doggies are so cute, experience with him, that I kind of left everything sitting still a little bit. Not totally, but I wanted to get a good study in on that, and I'm jumping into the Sufi understanding, and probably would jump into just understanding the Sikhs a bit. But nonetheless, Rupert is where, at this point, has defined things, not put me on a road of structure to get somewhere, but that direct path has really skipped all the bull and gone directly to where I feel is home. So it's quite a beautiful experience. So I see myself change. Whoops. Okay. Lost a earbud there. So I don't know if I lost the recording or what. Anyway, so I forgot where I was going with that, but Rupert has just right to the center of what I've already put together in a feeling, and he captures that in his understanding in words and helps me understand how I feel, or why I feel the way I do, or why it gives me more of an understanding to understand when he's explaining where we come from. That's how I feel it. That's how I've always felt it. Even when I was 12 and I felt like there's something bigger and grander. Our parents didn't create the world. You know, that even that one feeling was that same feeling of oneness and unity. So, but understanding, when you go to religions to understand the explanation and the stuff they put you through to understand it, is you have to go through years just to get to something you might have realized. It might take you 3 years to get you to where you are now, so you can learn something or go beyond where you are now so you can open up more. It's just such a slow process, and we don't want to be impatient. But I do want to jump into the nitty-gritty of things, and we all, I think, have a feeling of wanting to know why we're here. I think it's beautiful to know why you're here. And I like to put the words unconditional love on God, the infinite awareness. But there's something I want to read out loud and go over, and I'll do that later. Because right now I'm just jogging with me and the universe. So see you later.